Living.
Welcome back into Louisiana Living. I'm joined now by Mr. Kerry Hefner, and he's with the LSU Ag Center for this week's In the Garden. Super excited to learn about this. So, Kerry, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, it's a great topic. A lot of people want to know how to garden organically. That's become more and more of the trend, and it's a great way to use less synthetic pesticides, less synthetic inputs. And we're in a period of transition right now, and folks are switching over from their warm weather gardens to their cool season gardens.
Right.
And maybe folks are not going to have a cool season garden, and they have some garden areas that they want to start working on for next year, and now's the perfect time to do that.
Okay.
And we can do that organically. Here's something you might want to look into. This is using a cover crop. So if we put that first pick up there, you see those little nodules on those roots. Those are nodules that are colonized by bacteria in the soil, and those bacteria actually pull nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert that nitrogen into nitrates. In other words, that plant makes its own fertilizers. And a very low input, that's a plant called hairy vetch. It is in the legume family. Clover will do the same thing. Purple hull peas will do the same thing. You let them get up so tall and then turn them under. It's a great way to add organic matter and nitrogen to your soil, and you've done it completely organically, so no synthetics there at all.
Okay.
Now, to break up clay soils, a lot of folks, we get a lot of calls about clay soil. Here's something to use. These are the so-called tillage radishes. These are specifically daikon radishes, which some folks grow in their vegetable gardens anyway, but they make this ginormous taproot that does a great job of breaking up clay soils and helping the microbe communities in the soil, because as that root grows, this carbohydrate-rich gel is produced at the tip of the root that soil microbes will colonize and feed on. So you're just building up soil microbial colonies, breaking up clay soil, and then you can take the tops off those radishes and add those to the compost pile and leave the taproots in the soil, let them break down in the soil. You'll add organic matter in addition to breaking up clay soil. So
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just keep it going. You know, I'm learning so much already.
Oh yeah, and these are great methods. More and more we're starting to see this used with big commodity agriculture, but also in home vegetable gardens too. And it's a lot cheaper than the synthetics, and a great way. There's cutting the tops off the daikon radishes. So that's a space in my backyard, and I just put those tops right on the compost pile to turn into compost. But I left the tap roots, and the soil is unbelievably easy to work now, and just nutrient rich. So a great way to amend clay soil in your vegetable garden without a lot of expense, and you do it organically, so it's win-win. So.
Yeah, it is a win-win. And like, you know, a lot of people, just like you said, are starting to get that winter garden set up. I know that's foreign to me, but I'm very interested in learning about it. So this was super, super cool to learn about. So yeah, definitely keep these in mind as always. But Mr. Kerry, thank you so much for joining me here and just informing everybody about this week's episode of In the Garden. I had a super good time learning all about it, and I think I'll definitely be tuning in to the next one. So once again, thanks so much. But next we will be joined by